Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're your shortcut to getting truly well-informed.
Today, we're diving into something huge, artificial intelligence.
It's everywhere, changing everything, but there's this massive energy cost that often flies under the radar.
Exactly.
So the big question we're tackling is this. Is its massive appetite for power actually pushing us towards a global energy crisis?
It's a really critical question. And looking through the sources, you really see AI's energy use just climbing and climbing.
Yeah.
We'll unpack that, look at the impact on power grids, the environment, and, hopefully some solutions too.
Okay.
But just to set the scene, the research shows something pretty startling. Training just one big AI model.
Uh-huh.
It can generate as much pollution as, get this, 5 cars over their entire lifetime.
Wow. 5 cars. That really puts it in perspective, doesn't it?
It does.
So let's break that down. Why is AI so power hungry? What's actually going on?
Well, it really boils down to the computation. It's incredibly intense.
You mean training those huge models like the language ones?
Yeah. Exactly. Large language models, deep learning networks,
Yeah.
they have billions, sometimes trillions of parameters.
Right.
And figuring those out needs these super powerful computers running flat out.
For how long, typically?
Weeks, sometimes even months, just crunching through unbelievable amounts of data.
And that's just the training, right? Then there's the actual using of the AI afterwards.
Precisely. Once they're trained, millions of people are using these models constantly. Think search engines, apps, you name it.
So they need power 247 just to operate.
They do. And that brings us to the data centers, the physical places where all this happens.
Ah, right. The building's full of servers.
Yeah, thousands of them. And they need electricity around the clock. Not just for the computers themselves, but crucially for cooling.
Cooling, right, because all those machines generate a lot of heat.
A huge amount. And you need maintenance systems, too. It all adds up.
The sources mention Ireland as an example.
Yes, Ireland's become a really popular spot for data centers. And their Central Statistics Office found something pretty stark.
What's that?
In 2022, electricity used by data centers jumped 31% compared to the year before.
31% in just 1 year.
In 1 year. It's a staggering rate of growth.
Okay, so that Ireland stat is just one example, but it paints a worrying picture. What are the broader consequences then for power grids?
Well, it puts immense pressure on them, especially in places where the grid is maybe older or already stretched thin.
Then that leads to...
It can lead to real problems. More frequent power cuts, maybe. Higher electricity bills for everyone.
Or even blackouts in some cases.
Potentially, yeah. And there's another angle the sources highlight: the inequality aspect.
How so?
It could widen the gap between richer and poorer nations. If only some places can afford the energy infrastructure for cutting-edge AI.
Then access to that innovation isn't universal. It becomes a kind of privilege.
Exactly. A new digital divide, but based on energy this time.
And then there's the environmental side. You mentioned pollution earlier.
Right. And this is a big one. Most of the electricity powering these data centers still comes from fossil fuels, coal, gas.
Which means greenhouse gas emissions, contributing to climate change.
Directly. And while, yes, companies are trying to use more renewables, the speed of AI growth is just outpacing the switch to clean energy.
So AI's rapid expansion could actually make climate change worse if we're not careful.
That's the serious risk, yes, if we don't get ahead of it.
Okay, this all sounds quite daunting. So the vital question is, what can we actually do about it? Is it fixable?
That's the crucial part. And thankfully, the sources do point toward solutions. It seems to be a multi-pronged approach.
Right, not just one silver bullet.
No. The research points to roughly 4 key areas. First, energy-efficient AI.
Making the AI itself less power hungry.
Yeah, designing models that just need less energy from the get-go, plus better software, more efficient hardware, that whole pipeline.
Okay, makes sense. What's second?
Clean energy use. This is pretty straightforward, pushing data centers to run on renewables. Solar, wind, hydropower.
Accelerating that transition.
Absolutely. Third is improved data centers. Thinking smarter about how they're designed and run.
Like the cooling systems you mentioned.
Exactly. Better cooling, smarter ways to manage power within the center itself. Small changes can add up to big energy savings.
Right. And the fourth area.
That's government rules and support. Regulation has a role to play.
How? Like setting standards.
Setting standards for energy consumption, yeah. Also providing incentives for green energy, making sure companies actually follow energy-saving rules. Governments can steer things.
So it's a mix of tech innovation, energy choices, better infrastructure, and policy.
It really has to be all of them working together.
It's so clear AI has this incredible potential, doesn't it? Transforming healthcare, finance, education, so many fields.
Undeniably. Huge potential benefits.
But we just can't ignore this energy and environmental cost that comes with it. It underlines the need for, well, responsible development, careful steps forward.
Absolutely. Which leads to a final thought, really, for you listening.
Yeah.
If AI truly has the power to reshape our world, how do we make absolutely sure that its progress is sustainable? And perhaps more personally, what role do you see for yourself in shaping that future? A future where, innovation thrives, but does so hand in hand with environmental responsibility.
A critical question for all of us to think about.
I kindly request you to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and please like and share our content.